Today, we're going over a bulletproof dispute letter strategy, and you're going to learn exactly how to write your letters for results. So, we're going to take all the confusion out of what you're looking at on your report and how to write a letter in just 5 steps. So, you're going to learn the 6 pieces of info that you need from your account, the 2 questions your letters need to answer, and the 5-part dispute reason formula, as well as how to easily map these requirements into your dispute letter. All right. Now, if you want to continue your credit journey yourself, head down into the description to access the link for that, or schedule your call with me at my740.com and I will see if I can do the credit sweep for you. Now, here are steps 1 and 2. So we're going to extract the account info from the credit report and figure out, just like Sesame Street teaches us what doesn't belong about it. Why does it not belong on the credit report? That is the question that you need to answer. And we're going to fill out this table very simply: creditor name, account number, type, and put 3 inaccuracies that you see on there, or even violations. So for Capital One, it's a charge off. I see 3 different years and the date last active. Obviously, it doesn't belong on there. Now, if I had disputed this before, I could say that the notice of dispute was not entered, or the date last reported did not update, right? Which obviously means they didn't investigate. Now, for Discover, it's very simply a late payment, and portfolio recovery is a debt buyer collection, but it's showing a past due. Now, I could also say that maybe there's a 120-day late payment on there, or then I can go factually and say that the date last active is inaccurate. Now, these are the 2 questions that you need to answer. What is the reason you're writing this letter? And what do you want the credit bureaus to do? And is there a reason why it matters? So the answer is, I found inaccurate data on my credit report, and the inaccuracies were not removed or corrected by my dispute last month. And I want for this information to be corrected or removed per my disputed account request, and also wanted a credit report so I could see the changes they have made. Okay. So step number 3 is where we map the data. So using that same table, we're now going to expand it and write down for each bureau, if it applies, the specific date or balance or whatever. So for Capital One, we said 3 different years in the date last active. So Experian is going to show 417, Equifax 515, and TransUnion 6/2020. Now for Discover, our late payment, unfortunately, it is the same on all 3 bureaus, but we can work with that. And portfolio recovery shows a past due of $49. And again, there should not be a past due on a collection. Okay, keep that in mind. So this is where we're going to go fill out our reason detail. So for Capital One, date last active reports inaccurately as, and then I'm going to plug those dates in there: Experian 417, Equifax 5/2015, and TransUnion 6/2020. For Discover, I'm just going to say I wasn't late on 3/2017. Really, really simple, right? And then portfolio recovery, collection reports a past due of $49. So as you can see, we're taking very general information and then we're expanding a little bit, and then now we're going to get very, very specific. Okay. So step number 4 is where we map the formula. We're using the Agero formula, and I will link that down in the description, but it's very simple. We have an action, delete or correct, justifier, the word because, the element, date last active, date last paid, whatever, and the reason, it's inaccurate, it's wrong, I paid, whatever. And then optionally, mostly used for late payments, update to pay it on time, never late. So our example formula is delete or correct this account because the account element is reason and reports as facts. So using Capital One, we're going to say delete this account because the date last active is inaccurate and reports as 417 on Experian, 5/2015 on Equifax, and 6/2020 on TransUnion. As you can see, we only use the information taken directly from the credit report, and that was the information that we expanded in the tables when we filled it out, right? So that's all you're doing. You can use this to remove any negative account. I don't care if it's an inquiry or a late payment, a bankruptcy, whatever. And now we're going to map the letter. So step number 5 is mapping the information to our letter. And you can see this is really, really, really straightforward. So we have full name, address, date of birth, full social. We have the date of letter, and we're using today's date. We're not backdating. Don't do that. Credit bureau name, credit bureau address, and then the answers to question number 1 and 2, and then the accounts in dispute. And then we're taking the actual account information, creditor name, account number, and the reason directly from the table. And then that's it. You're saying thank you and put in your name. Okay. So we're not filling anything else out. We're not doing any guesswork. It's only the information that we have taken directly from the credit report. That is why it's called factual based disputes. You see, if you're just guessing on things, then the bureaus have no choice other than to just reject you, right? But when you're seeing, hey, okay, well, I'm telling them why I'm writing this letter, right? There's my two answers to the two questions, telling them why I'm writing a letter, what I want them to do, and what I'm disputing. That is it. You see, it says accounts in dispute, and now I have my three accounts: Capital One, Discover, Portfolio Recovery. And it's exactly using the Gerald formula. Delete this account because the date last active reports inaccurately as Experian, blah, 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 Equifax, blah, 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 TransUnion, blah, blah, blah. Discover, I paid on time on 3/2017. Portfolio Recovery, delete this account because this collection shows a late payment, or excuse me, a past due of $49. So that's it. That is how you map the data. That is how you map the letter. And that is exactly how you can write any letter for any account to the credit bureaus. And I promise you this works. And this is the reason why it works. We're only using the facts on the credit report. And it's the same thing as using bulletproof evidence in court, right? That's why it's a bulletproof strategy. And it can be used on any account, like I mentioned, that takes the general data and strips away the BS until we get to the core. It actually allows us to write letters that are strategic, targeted, custom, and consumer authentic. You see, the difference between regular disputes and bulletproof disputes are that regular ones are general, shot in the dark, one law for all cases and situations, same thing said each round, unverified, placing possibility of results on what's supposed to happen just because some law exists. When consumers get it mixed up, there's a difference between the credit laws and criminal laws. No one's going to jail. No one's going to jail. No one's going to get in trouble, okay? We're using reasons that are like targeted to the exact reason why the account must be deleted or corrected without guesswork. Okay. So what you learned today was what to do with the account info on your credit report, how to categorize this info and extract the factual data you need, how to write your letter by answering two questions and using a dispute reason formula, and how to plug the account data into a formula that specifies the exact reason why the account should be corrected or removed, why this works, and how to use it on your own credit report. Okay. Now, like I said, if you want to continue on your own journey, I have a ton of resources that can help you. Go down into the description and access those links. But if this is something that you don't want to do, I understand it's a lot of work. Head over to my740.com, schedule your free discovery call with me, and I will see if I can help. It's really, really simple. Okay. So that is it for today. Make sure to smash that like. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe for all things credit. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and have a great day.